Hello, stuff lovers and fellow pickers. Very happy to see you again. I do not know why. Oh, cat hair. I do not know why we were away so long. It really is just one of those things that we get so busy in the summer, especially because I'm working full time and we're doing this picking business, and so of course every weekend we're out picking and mostly doing that. So yes, it's been busy, but do leave a comment below and tell me about your picking experiences this summer so far. How's it been going? What have you been picking up? And I will share with you, because it's been a while, I missed you, and we've had some pretty phenomenal finds. So we went to vacation in Belleville in Ontario, and it was delightful, and we did hit the garage sales, which were also pretty good. So there I found not the star of the show today, but you know, a few things that I thought were quite a bit special. We've got enamel on metal, this large vintage flower brooch for $1. This was a belt that I picked up there, which I thought was pretty different as well. That was $4, and I couldn't argue with that. Nice vintage feel and some, I wouldn't say milk glass, but it's got that kind of feel to it. The sort of pearlescence, could even be thermoset looking a little bit. So I thought, well, this is kind of glamorous enough that I should get this for $4. And then picked up this, which looks like a Trifari design kind of thing, but Trifari? No, Tiffany, I meant to say. Tiffany design kind of thing. Obviously it's not Tiffany, but I love the design and hope that someone will want it even if it doesn't have a name on it. This is not signed either, but so brilliant. It has that real vintage sparkle to it, and I thought, well, I have to get it. I think it was less than $1, so we got that too. I got this at the same sale because I thought it was pretty. It is not signed or anything like that. Might go in a bundle. Just has a nice design, kind of whimsical and natural. And then I saw this, and I was very happy with this because that is a Michael Kors. And you've got all the beautiful telltale signs of it's signed here. It's got a little crystal there, and the same thing here. However, I may not be as clever as the good folks out there. I don't know how you're supposed to wear it, because of course this just kind of, or maybe, hey, maybe I've got it. It's the magic of the audience. Thank you so much. I think that's all there is to it. So elegant, modern, but Michael Kors should be worth a few dollars. I've sold a tiny pair of Michael Kors earrings before that were like 15 bucks. So I'm going, 20, maybe a bit more. This was all like $1 or less. So we're good. Fast forward to a couple of weekends ago. We were going to an estate sale, and beforehand, my husband said, there is a little sale and they're advertising it mostly as they have lots of tools. But I think maybe we should stop because it's right around the corner. So, you know, we're all ready to go and look at stuff. So we approached the sale and there was stuff. My husband picked up 4 nesting bowls that were Pyrex, and I can't remember what it's called. It's like Butterfields or something. It's not that. It's Butterfly Gold, and for $5. So already this was a joyous, joyous occasion. And I see on a table that the woman had several pieces of jewelry. So I thought to myself, I'm going to have a closer look. First thing I saw, actually, was this. And I quite like charm bracelets because they tell a bit of a story. And I know they can be quite desirable. Of course, it depends if they're silver, how many charms, what are the charms like, etc., etc. Anyways, but I was like, oh, okay, so she's got some vintage stuff and there could be some interest there. So I start picking up things because one thing I picked up had one of these. I don't know if you guys have a particular name for this here that is usually marked. Some people call them razor blades or otherwise. Let me know, please, in the comments if you call this a particular thing. Do you call it the thingy? It's usually where, if this is gold, there's going to be like 10 karat or 14 karat or whatever it is. And so because I saw this, I picked up this one piece and saw already that this was marked 10 karat. So I thought it's pretty rare that it's not going to be gold if it's marked gold. It looked like gold, so I thought, whatever. I am just gonna get everything I'm interested in, show it to her, and ask the lady who was running the sale, how much is the jewelry? She looks at everything in my hands and she says, $5. $5. And I said, okay, because I thought, well, even if there's one piece of gold, this will be an okay haul, right? And if there's one piece of gold, might there be two pieces of gold? So very happy with that. I had a cross pen, also a gold-filled cross pen that I picked up at the same time I was showing her the jewelry. She said, just put it in with the rest. It's fine. You don't have to pay me for that. Great. So, I got this. I haven't tested the bracelet, the actual bracelet so far, but many of the charms here are silver. And some of them are just different and charming. This is a sink. I love the little retro sink. We've got an old phone. We've got all kinds of very charming things, like a little record player, a Vitrola, if you will, a mangle. So I'm going quite a bit charming, and hopefully somebody will like this. Then she had this set, which is the bracelet and necklace of rice pearls, freshwater pearls. I haven't seen anything for gold or silver on this. I really don't think that it is gold or silver, but I thought the pearls and a nice little set that's definitely worth like 75 cents or whatever it came to. This we tested, it is 10 karat gold. And this is marked and tested 14 karat gold. Then we also got this, which is a little charm that says Barbados, if I remember correctly on it. And that turned out to be, I can't remember if it's 14. It's 14 karat gold. This is a Hawaiian charm, and that is 14 karat as well. I also grabbed something I'm going to get out. it's these jade earrings. I haven't tested them yet. I don't think they're gold, but I thought, I love the shape. I love that they're drop earrings. The jade is translucent, very pretty. I threw that in. Yes, and then we have, well, this is a silver chain. It's nothing else really, so just to let you know, that was in there as well. Now we come to little gold-filled cross. Very nice design, I thought. Very dainty. This is another piece of 10K. This is probably going to be something we scrap because it's too small and not really, I don't think the design is distinctive enough that we want to do something with that. That people would really go for it. This charm and this charm, both are 14K. And so is this little guy, which is kind of hard to see, but it's a little leprechaun, maybe, elf of some kind, smoking a pipe on a mushroom. It's very specific. I think the mushroom is really well done. Look at this sweet little thing. And that is 14K as well. This one I really want to sell separately because it's got enough of a strong design. It's a very specific thing. People who love mushrooms or elves, you know, it's its own thing. 14 karat gold. So is this. And so is this. Now you see this one, for example, is broken. So we'll be happy to scrap it and just get the money for the gold, because we can't do anything else with it, but we can get the money for it. Okay, where am I? We've done this. This is gonna be more gold to scrap. This one I'm not sure, but these chains that are broken as well, and they're 10 karat. This I'm not sure, we may try and sell it. It's like a grape leaf. And just gonna jab this back in there. These are not anything. They're not gold or silver, but they're those kind of things that you can put charms on and then you wear it on a necklace or a chain. Somebody's got to need that someplace. That's kind of cool. Okay, and now we come to some of my favorite pieces, although the dude on the mushroom, I like that. These I had also seen, and I was hoping they were in okay condition and wouldn't cost too much, but you know, $5 for everything. This is a lovely little galleon filigree. I haven't tested it for anything, but you know, probably not anything, or else maybe gold on silver, but it's fine if it's not anything else. I think just the style, the size, somebody is going to probably, whoa, it's traveling by itself, going over the waves, across the sea. I think somebody is going to quite like this. Then we have a moth. I don't think it's quite a butterfly. I think it's more like a moth because it has a fuzzy body. Again, filigree. It's got some daintiness to it. It's definitely older. A lot of fun with that. These tested as 10 or 14 karat, so they're probably real pearls. You know, good, extra gold. And now, Victorian seed pearls over 14 karat gold. I just about fell over, because not only is it beautiful and evocative of another time. I've been watching The Gilded Age, and I just think that would fit right into Victorian drama. It's a great size. It's a brooch and a pendant. It's beautiful. It's 14 karat. It just has a lot of charm. I just love, love, love that one. We're coming down to the last two things, one of which is this pendant. This, I hadn't finished going through all the jewelry, and I picked this up, you know, and my husband's going, okay, well, that's not gold, like meaning this is too large and everything, it's not going to be gold. And I'm looking at it myself thinking, well, you know, we've done well so far. You know, yeah, that's just costume jewelry. No, it's 14 karat gold. This is 10 karat gold. Pretty distinctive. I think that's a nice shape. You know, nice to have this kind of clover and 4-leaf clover, which is lucky, and it was lucky for us. So hopefully somebody really is going to like that. I said 2 things, but I'm wrong. It's 3 things. The other charm bracelet is very charming indeed. I saw this and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm getting this in a baggie and everything is $5. That's amazing. People are very fond of these, and I checked. The bracelet itself seems to be silver. A lot of the charms are silver. And again, some of them are very distinctive. I had the one that said, I'm just going to find it for you. Let me see. This is a little graduation cap. And a pair of scissors that open and close, pair of scissors, a beautiful key, a building. Okay, so the building, I'm just going to read it again so I can tell you what it is. It's the Empress Hotel, and this is a silver key. And I could just spend all day looking at the charms. My mother and I went over this. She pored over it, looking at everything. There's a little teacup and saucer. So hopefully that will do very well as well. And then my favorite piece, which I'm keeping for the moment, but eventually I'll sell it, is an Edwardian pendant. And this Edwardian pendant has seed pearls, peridot, amethyst, which are the suffragette colors, and love the shape. I love the way it hangs, and the way the peridot just hangs in the middle like that, so that you can have the light shining through it. Beautifully put together, and that was in the $5 bag. And it's gold. It tests between 10 to 14 carats, so maybe 12 carats. Possibly this is British, and the sort of Victorian, Edwardian era jewelry sometimes had like these 9 carats and 12 carats and other things like that. So just before I go, I will also introduce you to a piece I had bought a while back for very cheap. There's a broken wing here, but not a big break. Mostly it's in pretty good condition, and it's cold painted porcelain, which means, as far as I know from what I've read, is painted when everything is done with the piece. It's painted afterwards, so it's not painted on and like baked. And I just couldn't help but pick it up because it's got this wonderful detail. It's fanciful. It's just a piece of fantasy. Again, from that kind of Victorian, late Victorian era. And it can just be a little piece of fairy tale. I hope your sales and your finds have been a little piece of fairy tale. As long as you're going through and you're looking at stuff and you're having fun with it, that's what counts. I hope to see you very soon again. Until then, have a great time.